Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules. I am here to talk about my May maybes. I do not have a set TBR for May because I am participating in all the readathons. So I'm actually participating in 2 month-long readathons. One of them I'm co-hosting, one I'm just participating in, but that sounded like the airplane was right above my house. Back to it. Okay. I typically like to start with what readathons I'm doing, but since the readathons I'm doing are all month, I'm going to just start with the few books that I know I have to get to. The rest are literally a list of maybes. For Gwen's Patreon, we are reading The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig. I'm going to give the synopsis of the books I know I'm reading. The rest, I'm just going to show you what they are. I'm not going to go over them. So this one says, 5 high school friends are bonded by an oath to protect one another no matter what. Then on a camping trip in the middle of the forest, they find something extraordinary, a mysterious staircase to nowhere. One friend walks up and never comes back down. Then the staircase disappears. 20 years later, the staircase has reappeared. Now the group returns to find the lost boy and what lies beyond the staircase in the woods. This sounds super fun. Can't wait to read this one. For Jess's Sleep When I'm Dead book club, we are reading Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. Is it Gillian? Jillian? I have no idea at this point. I've heard people say it both ways. Gillian McAllister. This one says, it is June 21st, the longest day of the year, and new mother Camilla's life is about to change forever. After months of maternity leave, she will drop her infant daughter off at daycare for the first time and return to her job as a literary agent, finally. But when she wakes, her husband Luke isn't there, and in his place is a cryptic note. Then it starts. Breaking news. There's a hostage situation developing in London. The police arrive and tell her Luke is involved. But he isn't a hostage. Her husband, doting father, eternal optimist, is the gunman. What she does next is crucial because only she knows what the note he left behind that morning says. Famous Last Words is the story of a crime, a marriage, and more secrets than Camilla ever could have imagined. Sounds intriguing. And then I am going to be a co-host on Keisha's Revive Book Club, and we are reading The Extraordinary Deaths of Mrs. Kipp by Sarah Brensvold. I'm excited to get to this one. This will be my first time co-hosting the Revive Book Club. Aiden Kelly is talented, ambitious, and ready for a more serious assignment than the fluff pieces she's been getting as a cub reporter for the Kansas City Star. Kansas City, that's where I live, y'all. In her eagerness, she pushes too hard, earning herself the menial task of writing an obituary for an unremarkable woman who's just entered hospice care. But there's more to Clara Kipp than meets the eye. She may be dying, but she's not quite ready to cash it in yet. Never one to shy away from an assignment herself, she can see that God brought the young reporter in her life for a reason. And if it's a story Aiden Kelly wants, that's just what Mrs. Kipp will give her, but she's going to have to work for it. So some people have already started reading this and I've heard good things, so I'm very excited to get to this one. So these 3 are the only books that I have to read. I have made sure that these fit into some of my prompts for the readathons. Now let's talk about the readathons. So the readathon that I am a co-host on is Mystery and Mayhem, created by Maddie at This Bookish Cottage. I will link her announcement video in the description below. There are a lot of other announcement videos. I have an announcement video on my channel, as well as all the other co-hosts. There is a Discord. You will want to be in the Discord. You do have to pick a team to participate. So yes, go to those videos to get all that information. So the team that I am co-hosting for Mystery and Mayhem is the Masterminds. So for Mystery and Mayhem, we all have the same prompts, but then each team has their own couple of prompts that gets them extra points. Specific for the Masterminds, ours is going to be a book with red on the cover and a book with a body, or mostly a body, like most of a body part or an image of a body. So obviously most of my books are going to be red. Trying to make most of my books red this month. I have a lot of thrillers on my list. I'm mostly going to be reading thrillers this month, y'all. And that's good because I like thrillers. Hopefully I don't get burnt out on them. I only have like 2 cozy mysteries picked, but if I need more, because they are my go-to like palette cleanser, so if I need to break it up, I'll just grab a cozy. There is a buddy read for Mystery and Mayhem, and that is Murder by Cheesecake. I don't have this. I don't know who the author is, but I'll put a picture right here. I am probably going to just listen to this on audio. The second month-long readathon I am participating in is Escape the Readathon. That is hosted by Books with Lexi. And there are a bunch of co-hosts. and teams. So again, I will put her announcement video in the description and you can go there and get all the information. There is also a Discord. You do have to pick a team. I chose to be on team mediums. Tippy taps. Sorry for the tippy taps. He's always walking. The team I'm on is team mediums. So again, you have to pick a team. You need to be in the Discord if you're participating in this readathon. I have tried to get all of my books for this month to go to both readathons. And then today of all days, before I even made this video, I happened to see a readathon. It's only a 15-day readathon, but it's still a readathon. I need to participate in another readathon like I need a hole in the head. But here we are. I saw it. So I'm going to try it. It is Hikeathon. And it is going to be from May 12th to May 26th. And the creator of that readathon is Macy at the Bright Side Girl. Literally have not ever seen any of her videos, anything about her. I just saw her announcement video and she seems like a wonderful person and it seems like a really fun readathon. And I believe that my friend Laura from Laura Reads participated in it last year. I'm pretty sure because I remember thinking, oh, that's fun. But it was already like past, or halfway through by the time I knew she was doing it. So I think it's the same one, but it seems very fun. I will link that announcement video as well. Let me see. I've got some of the stuff pulled up here. Let me go over that real quick and then I'll show you the books that I'm going to read. So for the Hikeathon readathon, it has 12 different badges. It's kind of like a badge system. It's like Girl Scouts. So you're earning badges based on what you're reading. So there's 12 options of badges that you could get for reading prompts. And then they have activity badges and there's only 6 of those. So like the activity badges, you can like go on a hike, have a picnic, go to the park, read outside, visit a free little library. I always get that backwards. Or an outside activity. And then some of the reading badges are a book with woods in the title, a seasonal read, mountain on the cover, characters on a journey, post-apocalypse read, set in nature, leaves on the cover, road trip, set at camp, elemental magic, survival read, or shoes on the cover. Those all sound like things that of some of these books I have that I can also incorporate. So I'm not picking any specific books for the Hikeathon readathon. I'm just going to, whenever that readathon comes about, whatever I'm reading, I will just try to see what I have left that I still have to read. Y'all, I have a lot of books. I've got quite a few here physically. Some are on hold at the library. I don't have them yet, or I may be just doing audio for them. So I've got The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. I have Rebel Witch by Kristen Ciccarelli. I don't know how you say it. I don't know. Room for Rent by Noelle Eiley. I have She Left by Stacey Gray. I have That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. I don't know. I have Get Even by Gretchen McNeil. Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. The Obsession by Jessie Sutanto. I actually have already started this one. This is my first read for both the readathons. I have Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. Those are the ones I physically have. Let's see what else is on my list that I do not have with me. I have All Shall Mourn by Ellie Marney. I only have this on Kindle. I don't have the physical. There's not an audio, which I'm sad about. So I don't know if I'll get to this one because I will just have to eyeball read it. Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. California Bear by Dwayne Swierczynski. I don't know if I'm saying that right. First to Die by James Patterson. Powerful and Reckless by Lauren Roberts. Drowning at the Diner by Beth Dolgner. The House of My Mother by Sherry Frank. One of Us is Dead by Geneva Rose. And then I just recently came across another book club that's called Fright Club, I think. Let me just double check that. Yeah, Fright Club. I heard about it on Secrets Reads channel. And they are, in May, they are going to be reading My Life as a White Trash Zombie. It sounds interesting. So, y'all, this is just a big pile of maybes. Obviously, I'm not reading all these books in May. I don't know which of these books I'm going to read, when I'm going to be reading them in May. It all just depends on what we're reading for. Mostly Probably for the Escape the Readathon, since that's a specific room prompt. Like, we'll have a plan. Like, our team will choose which prompt we would like to read for. So then I'll pick whatever book for that prompt. And then whatever prompts it matches for Mystery Mayhem, I will log those points for that. The Discords for both of the readathons are hopping. Everyone's excited. So let me know in the comments below, are you participating in any of these 3 readathons? If you're doing either of the month-long readathons, what team did you pick? I hope everyone has a great reading month in May, and until my next video, be yourself, be awesome, be kind.